want to join us? Do you want to join us?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Hello, Grace. Hello, Grace. How are you? How are you? Do you want to join us? Do you want to join us?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Hello, Stephanie. Hello, Stephanie. How are you? How are you? Do you want to join us? Do you want to join us?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Hello, kids. Hello, kids. How are you? How are you? Do you want to join us? Do you want to join us?
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Here we go. Here we go. Come along and join us. Come along and join us. Here we go. Here we go.
Hi, little foxes, and welcome back to another episode. Today we're going to be learning about kindness and how happy God is when we are kind to one another. Let's get started with a song and a story and a craft.
Hi everyone, today we're going to sing a song called This Little Light of Mine. While we're singing this, we're going to hold up our finger like a little light, and at some points during the song, we're going to cover our light, but then when we say no, we're going to take it off because we're going to let it shine. So we're going to sing this once, and then you guys can sing with us on the next round. Ready, Stephanie?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right.
This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Hide it under a bushel, no! I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under a bushel, no! I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under a bushel, no! I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
Nice job, guys. Yeah, that was great. We're going to sing it one more time. If you guys want to hold up your lights with us and sing along if you can. Let's go, Stephanie.
All right. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Hide it under a bushel, no! I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under a bushel, no! I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under a bushel, no! I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
Wow, that was great, guys.
Yeah,
That was
so fun.
Remember to keep shining your light throughout the episode and throughout the rest of your day, and let's get into our story.
Hi guys, today's story is called The Giving Tree by Shel Silverstein, and because we're talking about kindness, we thought this was a great way to share with you some of the ways that you can be kind. Once there was a tree, and she loved a little boy. And every day the boy would come, and he would gather her leaves and make them into crowns and play king of the forest. He would climb up her trunk and swing from her branches and eat apples. And they would play hide and go seek. And when he was tired, he would sleep in her shade. And the boy loved the tree very much, and the tree was happy. But time went by, and the boy grew older, and the tree was often alone. Then one day the boy came to the tree, and the tree said, "Come, boy, come and climb up my trunk and swing from my branches, and eat apples and play in my shade, and be happy." "I am too big to climb and play," said the boy. "I want to buy things and have fun. I want some money. Can you give me some money?" "I'm sorry," said the tree, "but I have no money. I have only leaves and apples. Take my apples, boy, and sell them in the city. Then you will have money and you will be happy." And so the boy climbed up the tree and gathered her apples and carried them away, and the tree was happy. But the boy stayed away for a long time, and the tree was sad. Then one day the boy came back, and the tree shook with joy. And she said, "Come, boy, climb up my trunk and swing from my branches and be happy." I am too busy to climb trees, said the boy. I want a house to keep me warm, he said. I want a wife, and I want children, and so I need a house. Can you give me a house? I have no house, said the tree, but the forest is my house, and you may cut off my branches and build a house. Then you will be happy. And so the boy cut off her branches and carried them away and built his house. And the tree was happy. But the boy stayed away for a long time, and when he came back, the tree was so happy she could hardly speak. Come, boy, she whispered, come and play. I am too old and sad to play, said the boy. I want a boat that will take me far away from here. Can you give me a boat? Cut down my trunk and make a boat, said the tree. Then you can sail away and be happy. And so the boy cut down her trunk and made a boat and sailed away. And the tree was happy. But not really. And after a long time, the boy came back and said again, I'm sorry, boy, said the tree, but I have nothing left to give you. My apples are gone, my teeth are too weak for apples, said the boy. My branches are gone, said the tree. You cannot swing on them. I am too old to swing on the branches, said the boy. My trunk is gone, said the tree. You cannot climb. I am too tired to climb, said the boy. I am sorry, sighed the tree. I wish that I could give you something. I have nothing left. I am just an old stump. I'm sorry. I don't need very much now, said the boy. Just a quiet place to sit and rest. I am very tired. Well, said the tree, straightening herself up as much as she could. Well, an old stump is good for sitting and resting. Come, boy, sit down and rest. And the boy did. And the tree was happy. The end. All right, so that book kind of talked about how a tree was giving all she could to a boy she loved so very much. Let's go to an activity where we talk about how we can give to others and who gives to us. All right, now that we've read our book, we're going to do a little activity regarding who we can give to and who gives to us. So on our chalkboard here, we have two columns. This one says people who give to me, and this one says people I give to. So me and I are just going to go back and forth and think of some people who give to us and who we give to. This is something you guys can do at home if you just want to grab a piece of paper and split it into a column or two columns, and then you can make drawings of people on both sides. So Mia, do you want to tell me someone who gives to you?
Yeah, sure. So I'm gonna draw a picture of my mom, because my mom helps take care of me, when I'm home from school. And she's so nice to me, and she makes my lunches, and when I was younger, she would drive me places, and she's always so nice to me. So that's my mom. What about you?
I was also going to say my mom.
Oh.
But I think someone who gives to me that you may not think of a lot is my dog. My dog gives me lots of love, and they make sure I'm always happy. And they make sure to give me hugs when I get home. And they just always make me feel better.
Very true. Okay, so now we're going to move on to people I give to. So I am going to stick with the pet theme and think of my cats, because without humans, they would not be able to find food, and we take care of them in a lot of ways, just like they take care of us as well.
All right. And someone I give to is, I told you guys this in an episode earlier, but I'm going to be a teacher. So some people I like to give to is my future students. So I'm going to draw a little girl and a little boy.
Great idea, Stephanie.
Thank you. Mia, did you have anyone else you wanted to add?
Yeah, sure. So for people who give to me, I'm going to add one of my friends, my roommate Avery, because she always makes sure I am feeling good at school and makes sure I am happy. And if I'm feeling down, she's always got my back. So I'm going to draw Avery right here.
All right.
Anyone else for you?
I think I really like this list.
Yeah, me too.
So remember, guys, you can make this at home, and as always, you can send it to Stephanie@foxpointchurch.org if you want to share with me who you give to and who gives to you. Thanks, guys.
All right, guys, today we are going to be making a puzzle craft. This is super simple and easy. So I have my markers, I have a pair of scissors, and then I have 2 pieces of paper, one to use for the craft and one to put down under so that the markers don't bleed through onto my table here. And as always, we have our friend Freddie here who's going to be helping us with the craft and approving what I do. So the first thing we are going to do is we are going to take one of our pieces of paper and draw a picture. So this can be whatever you like, but this is what we are going to turn into our puzzle for craft time today. So I think I'm going to draw a sun and some flowers. So if you guys are ready to draw your picture, you can pause the video right here, and I will see you in a second after I draw my picture. All right, so here is the picture I drew. I have my happy sun to show kindness, and I have some flowers in here too because they always remind me of happiness and kindness. So to get into the puzzle part of this craft, you are going to need an adult or someone who is good with scissors, and you're going to cut this picture into 4 strips, but don't worry, we are not ruining our picture, we're just making a puzzle. So let's pause the video again here while you get a parent to do that for you, and I will check back in a minute. All right, everyone, so now I have my 4 pieces of my puzzle, and I'm just gonna mix these together so it's a little harder for me to put together. And the fun thing about this craft is you can keep using it to put together your puzzle. So I have these pieces here, and I'm gonna try to fit together my picture. I don't think that's right, but hey, the smiley face of my sons can line up here. So now I just have to find the rays of the sun and where they go. Hey, that looks about right. Awesome, I put my puzzle back together, you guys. I hope you were able to figure out how to put your puzzle back together. If you want, you can try this again and cut it into 6 pieces or more pieces if this was a little bit too easy for you. But otherwise, thank you so much for joining me for craft time. Freddie, do you like my picture? Yeah, I think mine looks really good too. Yeah, so feel free to email Stephanie@foxpointchurch.org to show Freddie and I the puzzle, and we will see you in our next activity.
All right, guys, so today we have a little activity to teach us about kindness. This is something you can do at home if you have Skittles. If you don't worry about it. You can just watch me do it. So on my plate down here, I've lined up a bunch of Skittles. And for this activity, I want you to imagine that these Skittles are all different people in your life, right? So maybe this purple one's your mom, or this orange one's your dad, and this yellow one's your cousin, right? All right, so now I'm gonna pour some water into this, and the water represents something that you do that is kind. So let's see what happens when you pour kindness into your life. All right, I don't know if you guys can see that, but all of the color from the Skittles are starting to go in the middle. And what that blend of colors represents is just the kindness that everyone else is putting into the world. So you see, when you put kindness into the world, everyone else wants to put kindness into the world. And then it creates this big, beautiful rainbow of kindness. All right, thanks for watching, and let me know if you give this a try.
All right, little foxes, thank you so much for joining us for another episode about kindness. So as always, we are going to fold our hands and pray. So if you could do that with me, that would be great. Dear God, thank you for showing us what it means to be kind to others and how Jesus was kind to us. Help us to be kind to our family and friends this week and to help them out in any way we can. Amen. All right, thank you again. And if you want to send your craft or activity to us, feel free to email Stephanie@foxpointchurch.org, and we will see you in our next episode. Bye, guys. Thank you.